As many of you know, there is this thing called the Golden Globes, and it essentially awards actors or directors based on their performances. But recently, when it was aired, not a lot of people outside of Los Angeles actually knew about it. And this was because of ethical concerns, lack of diversity, and especially since the Golden Globes last year and the previous years went through a lot of obstacles and hurdles. So as many of you know, the Golden Globes have slowly been losing popularity recently, but in this year's Golden Globes, things seem to change. Many actors came onto stage and started talking about stories of their acting career and talking about ideas that meant a lot to them. And some of them, which I will most notably talk about in today's video, which are two Asian Americans. The first actor is Coolidge, who won for his supporting role in Everything Everywhere All at Once, and when he entered stage, he appeared visibly excited. He shared how he previously believed his portrayal of Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom would be the defining moment of his career. He went on to express his fear that he had nothing more to offer and that he would never be able to surpass his early success. But that wasn't the only Asian American or only actor who shared their acting career and importance of acting to their lives. The next one was Michelle Yeoh. In her acceptance speech, Michelle Yeoh, who co-starred in the film, shared similar feelings of uncertainty and disappointment. Most notably, she reminisced about the time when she first came to Hollywood and how, despite it being a dream come true, she was met with harsh reality of being a minority. Now, I really enjoyed these two Asian American stories because it brings into the light the act of acting and the act of being a minority and how these two identities intersect within each other. However, it would be wrong to say that these two Asian Americans were the only people who shared their experiences and, most importantly, their emotional experiences of acting. Jennifer Coolidge was another actress who essentially shared her experience from acting in The White Lotus. And she talked about her own experiences, highlighting her struggles, the disappointment that came with her unfulfilled expectation. Now, it was incredibly empowering to hear Asian Americans like me or minorities talk about their experiences and their intersections with acting and being a minority. And I felt a sense of relief because I feel like in some senses Asian Americans are distilled down to a few meek characteristics and they aren't given much credit for what they can possibly do. But these two actors and this actor and actress essentially proved this notion wrong by acting in a really well-made film. Now, there has been growing debate about how useful the Golden Globes event actually is, because first, the Golden Globes is a really close-knit, cut-off community which essentially passes awards to actors or actresses, and alongside the fact that a lot of people aren't actually going or watching the Golden Globes anymore, is it really necessary? However, this notion of the Golden Globes and whether or not it is necessary was disproved recently. In this year's Golden Globes, everybody who watched and listened saw that many actors and actresses were able to share important emotional aspects of their life and bring life back into the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes is no longer a one-dimensional view of just awards, of just passing, these superficial statues or awards to actors or actresses, but now it's involved with the story. You have people who are sharing things important to their lives, and it's revitalizing that humane aspect that I think a lot of people like to hear when they see their favorite actors or actresses getting rewarded. Now, I hope you enjoyed this quick video essay on the Golden Globes, the Asian Americans. If you're interested in this kind of subject, please check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and share. I do tons of video essays on basically any of the most interesting concepts that relate to Asia or Asian culture. If you're interested, just go check it out. But thanks for watching and listening to this episode.